Hiya, it's Wednesday and I'm cooking tea. So, guess what I'm cooking? Yeah, beetroot. I got these gloves but I never been put them on. Anyway, I've started some of it. So, I have got, there we go. So, I'm going to make Louisiana rice, which is this. And I've got this from the Free Food Feast Slimming World book, and I'm also going to do some charred beets, which is there, which I've got from the barbecue book Slimming World. So what I've done, let me shut this door. Do you stay there, Maddie? So what I've done is I've got some beetroots and I've put them on a tray with some spray light, and then I'm just going to spray light them, put the oven on 200, spray light my beetroots, and then I'm going to sprinkle them with salt. So just put some salt on. There we go. The beetroot I used was boiled beetroot, so it's not raw beetroot. If you're using raw beetroot, you would have to peel it and get yourself even in more of a mess than I am. And then you would have to cook it for 50 minutes, so just under an hour. But I've got already boiled. It comes, I'll show you, for those of you that don't know. Another way. I don't know why he thinks he has to creep around.
Tell me off.
I'll tell him off. Right. Oh no, it's not boiled, sorry. It's just what I showed you. It's steamed beetroot. So it comes in a pack like that. 300 grams I've got. It's a naturally sweet with a malt vinegar tang. Ready to eat, perfect for ploughmans apparently. But I'm going to put mine in the oven and bake it. Right. As you can see, oh god, I've got more purple now. I'm going to look lovely in the office tomorrow, aren't I? I just have to bleach my hands when I finish my dinner. Jess is doing his bike, by the way. You'd never have guessed, would you? No. So, beetroot going in. And to go with the beetroot, I'm going to be cooking some chicken thighs, which I have deboned. I like thigh meat. Oh, I like thigh meat because I think it's really tasty, thigh meat. But Jason don't like the bones. So I debone it, so we get the best of both worlds. So we get the thigh meat, but we don't have the bones to contend with, which makes him a happy boy. So I'm just going to spray. I've taken the skin off, and I'm just going to spray the chicken, and I'm also going to sprinkle on some Cajun spice onto my chicken. Not too much, just give it a, I'll show you in a minute. I know you can't see up there. So there we go, so that's our 4 little bits of chicken. So that's going in the oven as well. I've put that on the top shelf, and I've put the beetroots on the bottom shelf. So there we go. In my saucepan here, I've got wild rice and a little bit of brown rice, and I'm cooking that off. It's been on there for about 20 minutes now, so it should be nice and soft and ready to be cooked. But I'm still leaving it on there because I need to cook up some other things in my frying pan to add to my beans. So, just going to tidy away a little bit. God, I've got so much washing up, it's ridiculous. Well, Jason has, bless him, he's my little washer upper. I make the mess and he tidies up, love him. Right, so frying pan. Let me see that again. So in my frying pan, I am going to spray light. Tomorrow night I am cooking, but it won't be a Slimming World recipe because we're doing Wear It Red. I could paint my hands with beetroot, couldn't I? Because we're doing Wear It Red on Friday, which is a charity event for the British Heart Foundation. We are going to be making, some of us at work are going to be making cheesecakes and cakes and things like that to sell at the event that we're doing. So my friend and I, we both work in the HR department and we're making cheesecakes. So tomorrow night I probably will video doing my my strawberry cheesecake, but it won't be a Slimming World cheesecake. Because if I take it a Slimming World cheesecake, I think I'll get blooming hand-drawn and quartered and charge them £1 for it, £1 a slice. So we've got a couple of girls doing cheesecakes. We've got some other people doing a lemon drizzle. Rachel's doing a lemon drizzle cake. Who else have we got? Mark's mum is doing a Victoria sponge, and Stella's mum, Lynn, she makes a fabulous chocolate cake. So she's making us a chocolate cake. I've also been to the wholesalers and bought some little red hearts, sweeties, Haribo sweeties, and I put gloves on and I counted them all into a glass blimmin' jar. So we're doing guess how many sweets in the jar, and we're also doing a raffle, so I went and got some chocolate and stuff today to sell in the raffle. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can bully enough people to buy tickets and eat cake, and I shall let you know how much we raise. So anyway, back to tonight. Got my frying pan, got my spray light in there. The dog's getting a bit obsessed. We've got a hedge that goes down the side of the garden. Every year we have blackbirds nest in the hedge, and the babies, I think, are learning, just starting to sort of move around a bit in the nest, and they'll soon be flying. And she stood under the blooming hedge, so I have to keep dragging her in, because I don't want them falling out the nest and her grabbing one of them. I'd be horrified. Right, so I've got some shallots. That's the last of my little shallots that I bought at the weekend. I've really enjoyed using these. They're so easy to peel and chop up. I'm going to put my pan on high. Wait! Moo. What are you doing? What are you doing with those birds? Hey? Look, you've got a hedge all over your nose. I can see it. Look, what's this? Stand still. Hedge. Oh, mucky moo. You leave the birds alone. Right, so I'm going to put my onion in. And then I'm going to crush my garlic in there as well. Oh lordy. I mean, if you don't want to use fresh garlic, you know, or if you don't want to use garlic at all, you don't have to. I mean, we're just a bit obsessed with garlic in our house. We love garlic. You leave those birds alone if you're going out there, Missy. I talk to her as if she understands every single word I'm saying to her. Right. They reckon dogs know about 300 words that you say to them. And she knows a lot of words. She does actually. She does know a lot, and I know she understands what I'm saying. Right. So, let's get something to... Oh, I put the wrong ring on, blooming donut. I wondered why it wasn't getting hot. Oh, for God's sake. I put the bloody rice back on. Oh. Honestly, it's such a pleb at times. Right. I've got left over from the other night, I've got some butter beans and some red kidney beans, and I've got a little bit of this roasted peppers. So, and I've got some peas. I've got the right ring on now. So I'm just going to strain these beans. Oh my God. When I said these beans, I literally meant these beans. That was in the can. I thought there was half a can. There's 4. Hey-ho. Right. Oops. How many have we got in here? Oh, we're alright. We've got enough of these. God. It's not for you. Moo. Right, and I'm just going to put the pepper in, but because Mr. Tesco gave me the wrong one and I didn't get the brine, he sent it in oil, I'm just washing off the oil. In there as well. God. Just sort my hands out. There we go. Right, so, I think the window upstairs must be open because this door keeps. Come on, this door keeps opening. Quite freaky. Right, so pair of scissors somewhere. God knows what I've done with those. Let's give this a stir. It's very colourful, can you see? Right. Scissors. Put a few peas in. I know I normally put chilli and everything, but I'm not putting in this tonight. No chilli tonight. Right, so that's that. Then I'm going to add some Cajun seasoning. Put these back in the freezer before they defrost. You had your tea, didn't you? You had your tea and your walk. Right, so put some Cajun spice in. Oh, I might as well put all of it in. There's not a lie. I need to get some more spices, don't I? I have noticed with Slimming World you do use a lot of spices. And I suppose it's because sometimes the food is a little bit bland. So, you know, you're trying to, like beans and onions and things, they just need a little bit of a pep up. Pep up? Is that a word? Pep up? Probably not. Right. So there we go. Let that cook down a little bit. And I will come back to you soon, so give it sort of 6-8 minutes and I'll come back. Right, I've just taken the lid off my rice and tried it, and that's ready to go. Quite a big pot of rice. So I'm not putting all of that in because Jason's going to have some for lunch tomorrow. And Maddie quite likes a bit of rice for supper, don't you? So I'm now stirring that in. I'm going to turn it down to number 2. And give it a good old mix round. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water. There we go. Right, let's turn it right down low now, and I'm going to get a lid. Put one somewhere. Oh, where's the lid? There you go. And in fact, I'm going to turn it off. I should leave it on the heat, but there's no, you know, it's just the heat is off, but it's just the heat that's left over. So, I'm now just waiting for my chicken to cook and my beetroot. So I will just have a quick look, check it. Let's go for. Yeah. Let's do this one. A little bit longer. Right. Yeah, that needs a little bit longer, that chicken's not quite done. So I'm going to put it back in for about another 6 to 8 minutes. And then I'll come back to you. Right, while I'm waiting for the chicken, I'm just going to make a little sauce. A little, you know. So I've got some natural yoghurt, which I'm going to pour in my bowl. And I've got a little bit of mint, so I've got about 6 leaves, mint leaves, and I'm going to slice those finely. It's just a simple little yoghurt dressing. Pop that in there with some pepper and a little squeeze of lemon. And give that a stir, and there you have it. And then just check it. A bit more lemon. I think we all forget to check our food sometimes, you know, like the seasoning and stuff like that. That's better. Nice. Right, so that's that waiting ready. So we're nearly there. Just as well, because I think I've used every single utensil in the kitchen. Right, so I've got a rice pudding here. It's a rice pudding, it's a pineapple rice pudding. Jason wanted a rice pudding, so I made him a rice pudding. But he likes it cold, so, oh, here it comes again. Alright.
I'm alright, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
See where I belong.
Okay.
So I've made a rice pudding. So it's a pineapple rice pudding. I have made a rice pudding. I think I might have made a coconut rice pudding. Might have been, was it? I think it was a coconut. I'm sure I did. But this is just made with almond milk, sweetener, and obviously rice, and then I add a small can, chop up the pineapple in pineapple juice, and I add that as well, and then cook it all through. But I put the pineapple in at the last minute, it just warms it through really. So that is pineapple rice pudding. So he's going to have that tonight. We don't normally have a pudding, but he fancied rice pudding, so he's spoiled. He's getting it. So that's his pudding. I've got some goat's cheese here, so I'm going to use that up as well. I've got Tesco's coming tomorrow. I've done my Tesco shop, so they're coming tomorrow night between 5 and 6. I did my menu last night for next week. So as you're here and I'm talking about it, I shall tell you what we're having. So if there's any of the tutorials you want to watch, you can have a little look. So I'm going to be doing, I've got one of these. Look at that beauty. I'm going to be making a baked butter squash with gammon and eggs, and I'm also going to be doing a crispy chicken, and it's coated in cornflakes, so that'd be a bit novel. And I'm going to let him have some chips because he doesn't have chips very often, so we're going to have some Slimming World chips with that, so chicken and chips and some salad. And then I'm going to do a meat feast flatbread with salad, and I'm going to do a sweet and sour chicken with rice, and Jason's going to do a chili con carne one night because he does a better chili than I do, and then I'm going to be doing a grandma's chicken fried rice. So there you go, look out for those ones next week. Anyway, I think this chicken should be done by now, so I'm just going to have another little look on it and check. The beetroot's done, that's for sure. Yeah, that chicken looks good to go. Sounds good. Right. So, let's have another quick look. I'm a bit obsessive with chicken. Right, yeah, that's good. Brilliant. So, let's plate up. I'm just going to get my cheese and cut it in to slices. Let's turn that off. So there we go. So there's 3 for Jace and 2 smaller ones for myself. Move this rice pudding out the way. And my books. Love me books. I don't think you do Slimming well without books. It'd be a bit of a struggle, wouldn't it, really? I do love my books. Right, so let's plate up, Kimberly. Right, so let's get a fork. So I'm going to get some goat's cheese and a piece of, oh lordy, beetroot. Pop that on top. And some of this beetroot we'll have tomorrow, so I won't use it all. There we go. My rice. Where's my big spoon? Oh, where it is. So there's my rice. Your Louisiana bean rice. Give that a bit of a stir around. Put that on your plate. Very pretty. I think your food's always got to look attractive, hasn't it? A bit like your men. You want them to look attractive, don't you? Or your woman, whatever. Right, so this is Jason's. So, there's our ruddy tongs. Look, I'm using more and more washing up as I go along. So, a couple of bits of chicken on top. And then I'm going to get my sauce. Another blooming spoon. God, honestly. And I'm going to get my sauce and I'm just going to pour it over my beetroot. Like so. Little crack, pepper. And there we have it. What do you reckon? Louisiana rice with chicken. Charred beets and goat's cheese. It's alright, for a Wednesday night. Very colourful. So this is Jason, so I'm going to have to holler him now. Hang on. Jace-T! Right, he's on his way. So I'll just do mine quickly and then I can try it and let you know what I think. So, got my little goat's cheese and my beetroot. My rice. A couple of bits of chicken. There we go. So, what do I think of this? Let's get in. Let's try this first. Oh. Oh. That's a marriage in heaven, that is. Beetroot goat's cheese and yoghurt sauce with mint. Truly lovely. See, I love my food, and you can still eat good food even though you're slimming. You don't have to eat rabbit food, you know. You can eat good quality, nice, tasty food. You really can, particularly when you're slimming well. Just try my chicken, my rice. That Cajun spice is nice. It's not too hot. And I love rice and peas, so, you know. Another marriage. That's nice. It's very nice. Nice comforting food, actually. On a night like tonight. The week we've had. It's bloody awful, isn't it? Anyway. If you fancy making this, you fancy the look of this, then pop round and I'll dish you up some. Anyway, seriously, give it a go. It is nice, it is lovely, it's simple, it's easy to make, it's quick to make. You know, it's chicken and rice. But, you know, you present it how you present it and it takes it up a level. Anyway, I'm wobbling on. I'm going to go and eat my dinner. I'm going to holler that husband of mine. So, give us a thumbs up, press the bell, and tell everyone around me, about me, around you. See, I'm talking rubbish. I need to eat. Anyway, I'll catch you soon. Ta-da. Bye.